The Evil Dead universe continues to expand, and the new chapter titled Evil Dead Burn is gradually revealing its key elements, intensifying the atmosphere of tension and anticipation. After the initial screening of a short excerpt, the creators presented a more detailed vision of the upcoming film, allowing for a clearer understanding of its direction and tone. The audience's first introduction to the project took place in theaters, where the fragment was shown ahead of screenings of The Mummy directed by Lee Cronin. This step emphasized the connection between new projects within a single cinematic universe and outlined the further development of the franchise. At the center of the events is a heroine portrayed by Suhaila Yaqub, who becomes drawn into a chain of disturbing and unexplainable occurrences linked to the invasion of the undead. One of the key elements once again is the Necronomicon, an ancient book that consistently plays an important role in the mythology of the series. At the same time, the new story is not a direct continuation of the previous film Evil Dead Rise, but unfolds as a standalone narrative with its own characters and dramatic structure. The plot focuses on a woman coping with the loss of her husband and seeking support from her family in a secluded home. However, the attempt to find peace turns into a nightmare when relatives begin to transform into the dead, and an ordinary gathering gradually becomes a deadly trap. The space closes in, and the tension increases with each new transformation. Gradually, the idea emerges that promises made in life continue to hold power even after death, creating an additional layer of threat. The film is directed by Sebastian Vanacek, the creator of Infested, who developed the script together with Florent Bernard. Their approach is focused on intensifying the harshness of both visual and emotional impact, placing emphasis on an atmosphere of hopelessness and physical horror. Additionally, another project within the same universe is currently in development, led by Francis Galuppi, known for The Last Stop in Yuma County. Following the success of the previous installment, the studio views the franchise as a long-term platform for new stories and genre experimentation. The premiere of Evil Dead Burn is scheduled for July 9th. The film is expected to become one of the darkest and most brutal entries in the series, strengthening its reputation and offering audiences an even more intense and relentless experience.